can turn back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. Weapons are big business in the United States. In 2011, U.S. global weapon sales totaled $66.3 billion. Firearms alone counted for $336.5 million of this total, and U.S. civilians are still the largest market for U.S. gun makers. U.S. civilians own about 41% of the world's estimated 650 million civilian-owned guns. Gun control advocates think it's too easy to purchase firearms, and this ease of access leads to atrocities from Columbine to Sandy Hook and more. To those who feel gun ownership is threatened, however, there's something bigger at work. Here's where it gets crazy. In the wake of mass shootings, lingering questions lead some gun rights advocates to build conspiracy theories. Here's the gist. Tragedies have been orchestrated by a shadowy agency to generate public support for restrictive gun laws. The shadowy agency could be the United States, China, or the United Nations, depending on who you ask. For evidence, many of these theories cite inconsistencies in initial reports of the tragedies. Early reports about Columbine implied there were other shooters. During the Sandy Hook events, law enforcement detained and released several people. One man was accused of being a second shooter. The authorities claim they've only corrected earlier reports as more facts emerged. Yet to theorists like Kennedy Ray, this reeks of a cover-up. There are numerous other disagreements between the theorist and the mainstream. While many of the spree-killing claims, such as questions about the equipment used in Columbine, the retracted statements in the Newton B regarding Sandy Hook and so on, have been debunked to the mainstream satisfaction, people like Alex Jones remain unconvinced. To gun control advocates, the disasters prove that U.S. gun culture has gone too far. There's a theory on this side too. What if, rather than working to restrict firearms, gun makers work to keep guns as accessible as possible? The motivation is there. These are businesses, not charities. In 2012, the NRA spent over $29 million in contributions, lobbying, and outside spending to push gun-friendly laws in Congress. These theories contradict. One argues that there's an elaborate plot using staged massacres to affect gun laws. Another alleges that manufacturers lobby the government to pass laws favoring corporations over the lives of innocents. And as America debates, the notoriously opaque global arms trade churns on, exceeding $400 billion in 2010 alone. In the meantime, both gun rights and gun control activists are certain there's something the government doesn't want you to know. They just can't agree on what that might be.
Stay tuned for this Friday's episode as we dig deeper into the conspiracies surrounding the Sandy Hook school shooting.
As a country, we have been through this too many times. Whether it's an elementary school in Newton, or a shopping mall in Oregon, or a temple in Wisconsin, or a movie theater in Aurora, or a street corner in Chicago, these neighborhoods are our neighborhoods, and these children are our children. And we're going to have to come together and take meaningful action to prevent more tragedies like this, regardless of the politics.